Joseph Crudup here. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. This is Friday, February the 19th, 2021. Yes, it is what it is. And thank God the ice are gone. No more to foreigners. Although the spring's finally here until next month. No, not until the spring's almost here, but not until next month. 2020 on March the 21st. The spring will be here on March 21st. But don't worry, all this stuff will be all gone for real. It's finally over. And there's no ice on the road, no ice on the trees, no ice on the power lines. So we good with that. And tomorrow's going to be cloudy and no rain and all that. But Texas is still out of power. Yes, it is. The Texas are still out of power. And there's more of it. More of it went bad to worse. It look like they're about to give up. But anyway, things are not looking good at all in Texas for now. As of right now, the vaccines have been delayed because of this bad weather they've been going through. And that's when the people have lost rap power. And the power grid, that everything that coming up, it was unbelievable. Why Colorado cut the power in Texas? Now, 23 hours ago, they had 7 million Texas without clean water due to winter storms. 7 million Texas without clean water. That's something. That's bad. That's terrible. And then now, as well known, some electricity restored in Texas, but water will grow. And that's sad. That's very sad. And we have millions and millions of Texans without power. I mean, that's kind of not nice used to be. We think a lot, but look, here's the CNN folks that what has happened about yesterday and today. It says, as Texas restores power after that devastating week of freezing temperatures and winter storms, the state is confronting a new crisis. Overwhelming water systems that could extend mysteries for much of the public. Leaks caused by frozen pipes have pushed the state's water supplies to the brink. More than 14.6 million Texans, nearly half state's population, remain under a boil water environment Friday, according to Texas Commissioner on Environment, according to spokeswoman Tiffany Long. More than 1,225 water supply samples and 63% of this Texas countries are affected. In Austin alone, the state capital's water supply lost 325 million gallons due to busted pipes. Austin Water Director Greg Ressler said during a press conference Thursday, "We know that there are tens of thousands of leaks," Melizar said, as the fire department indicated they have responded to thousands upon thousands of bust pipes. In Houston, the fire department receiving almost 5,000 reports of broken pipes, Marlo Socialist Turner says Friday at water distribution event. By midday Friday, the state's preliminary energy grid operator announced the energy emergency was over after 5 days. Operators had returned to normal. Constituencies is still encouraging The Electric Reliability Council of Texas, known as SRCOT, say in a tweet. SERCOT operates more about 90% of Texas power grid. About 170,000 customers were without power Friday afternoon. That was today, according to PowerOutages.us. About 4.3 million ounces were reportedly during the storm's peaks. Another night could set that while temperatures in the 60s and 70s are set to prevail relief next week. Some Texas faced another round of record lows Friday night into Saturday morning. The conditions have placed Texas in down circumstances all week, with men borrowing snow from water or having to burn household items for heat. In Colorado, north of Dallas, John Mays, J.L. John Martin Buckwood, and their three children had no heat or water in their home starting early Monday. To fill the fireplace, the family restores to ripping up baseboards to stay warm. It was either that or we were going to go after the dining room table next, Mays told CNN's Don Lennon on Thursday. After a water pipe bust, the family started shouting at the their shots and expressing gratitude for local leadership providing warning stations. If everything, this has been such a wonderful learning lesson for us on how important community is and how important it is to stay together as community, May said. Warnings of water scarcity authorities warned overnight that while power has been largely restored, water supplies remain especially low. Some hospitals have been operating without water service as of Thursday afternoon. That includes Houston Methodist West and Houston Methodist Bytown hospitals, said hospital system representative Gary Smith. They have been created from trucking water in for compulsory to collect rainwater to use for flushing toilets, Smith said. Both factories, said Smith. We still effectively care for our patients. In Waco, Miller, Dalen, Meek, as residents, institutions, and compulsory used to consume the water due to lack of supplies available. And yes, Meek said all businesses should cut water consumption by at least 50%. He also encouraged car washing and laundromats to stay closed through the weekend. Restaurants were asked to use paper plates and other disposable matters rather than washing dishes. Our water supplies is critical low. Well, uh, our water supplies is critical below. We're currently pumping all we can. But the main problem we are facing right now are links and whose audits or Mars. Meek said in the video message Thursday. We are pumping trains our normal daily losses. If the situation worsens, some areas may not have water at all depending on water and system pressure and elevation, he warned. So what they talking about, there won't be no water. No water. The water is low. All the stuff went down to this and that. And we didn't know what's going on. But it is what it is. The Texas has issues. Texas have water issues. And yes, it is what it is. So I'd rather not go there if I were you. Now, the Texas have restored power a little bit, but not much. There's still going on. And yes, it is. It is what it is, folks, for sure. And Yes, it is. It's funny. It's what it's all about. But this is not the same reason what's happening after all they went through and all they've been through. Just doesn't make any sense. Having a situation like this, when you in like this, we're in some kind of trouble, and some kind of trouble it is. And for sure, yes, I'm I feel for everybody that those our hearts goes out to the people in Houston, San Antonio, Racco, Austin. And yes, it was bad at the house, but not bad. It was bad as it is on Monday, the week before they hit, before a few days it literally hit Carolina and Virginia, but it didn't knock out power in Carolina, and that's good news. Good news for us. We didn't have power outages. We didn't, and all of a sudden the ice already gone. That means we're straight. And yes, it is what it is, and that's all what's happening now. This is Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz. Okay, look. Here's what has happened here, folks. It says, no, Ted Cruz didn't tweet he believed in climate change when Texas freeze over. Now, here's what he says. The tweet might be fake, but it's been shared hundreds of thousands of times. And another tweet which appears to show Senator Ted Cruz stated that he will only believe in climate change once Texas freezes over is climbable online, as he states deals with a historic snowstorm. But the tweet isn't real, and Cruz never made such a statement. So he was talking about, what is he talking about here? Well, he knows the climate change, he remembers the climate change, he knows it, and he knows it. And they have to do something about it. Because he knows how this will continue. In Texas, people get freeze to death. They get freeze to death sometimes when there's no water, no heat, no food, no nothing. I saw the houses are getting froze. People are getting freeze up. And they have to put on the big heavy coats and sweaters and maybe the heaters that keep anything warm. Because if they have the electric heater or something like that, or kerosene heater. But this is going on over and over. I don't know for sure. But this has gone on and on and on. So, for us, that might be the last. That might be the last video for the day. So, look, it's all about climate change. It's all about climate change, and all that test has been through, all they've been through here today since the storm hit. It just doesn't make any sense. So this is what it is, and it is what it is, right? Yeah, for real. Therefore, we didn't want to hear it, and we didn't want to know about it. But first, they are I mean, they are being hit in the last few days, and looking for the miracle to get the power back on. The power was on a little bit today, and hopefully we'll get everything restored. The power grid is not 90%, but the wall is getting low. It's getting lower. It's getting lower. Hopefully, it will be another day for us as the days goes by and the weeks go by, if not months. Okay, it's time for me to go and time for me to wrap out. Welcome, and I'm here every Monday to Friday night at 8 o'clock on the Joseph Crudup Show. Tune in on Joseph Crudup. Had a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.